I, Jacob Mafume.
Who is that?
Yes.
Yes.
I, Jacob Mafume, do hereby swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. In terms of the Commissions of Inquiries Act, I understand, my Lord, I'm allowed to have a legal practitioner present. I have decided when we make a request to the Commission that I exercise that right. And with me here is Mr. Jeremiah Bamu. Jeremiah Bamu. Yes, he's a registered practitioner.
Remember, I is on record that I actually tried to
Yes. I took your advice seriously.
Is he going to whisper in things?
Is that allowed?
Yes, he's going to allow what to be doing.
Yes, he's going to be whispering things and writing notes, if I may, and any other that he feels necessary is permissible.
Is he in a position to, you want to expose himself to cross-examination?
Developments HR, house number, and then Sky Master. Yes. For just to refresh you, you confirm that you did not apply to the city of Harare for change of use.
Yes, for change of use, I will advise.
You did not advertise in the press as is the norm.
For change of use, I didn't follow all the processes for change of use.
That will also follow that there was no approval by the relevant committee of that development. There was no resolution to approve that, as is the practice.
The processes for change of use have not yet been done.
Thank you.
Sorry, the question is, it's not been done, so there's not been approved.
Yes.
So you undertook in an approved development. Therefore,
No, the plans for the current buildings have been approved.
no, the plan for the house was approved. Jacob
Yes.
Mafume, yes.
Yes.
There was a massive deviation, alteration of the plan. Because there's a witness who went to house number Sky Master. What is on this plan is not what is on the ground. You confirm that?
Yes, but when we
Yes.
when we left this, my Lord, I need one clarification. When we left, the prosecutor announced,
I'm not the prosecutor. I'm not the
or
prosecutor.
the chief, the evidence leader, announced that this was a forgery. Now that has damaged the reputation, not only as a mayor, but also as an officer of the court.
Yeah. Okay, just don't damage another person.
I understand that. When we got this, that's what is going on at the end. We will deal with that at the end of the evidence.
At the end, we're going to, yeah, because he,
Yes. But as of now, let us look at what has been said. There's a witness here who said what he is saying now. That construction, that is the alteration of the use, has not been approved.
yes, the change of use has not been approved on the
Yes.
offer.
So let us deal with those facts.
Yes. Oh, okay, I just wanted
The rest is, no, I
really,
it is tied on all of us, but we'll deal with it at the end. You understand? It's your right to raise it, but let's not deal with this issue.
Yes, I do understand, but my lord, he's a legal practitioner like myself, as you are. He has a way of announcing certain facts from the bar. The first fact when I presented this paper, immediately said this is a forgery.
No, if you
And then
if that is not the truth, the forgery was related to the signatures, of which we are still said that this was a forged process. And I'm going to suggest that to you.
Last time we did.
yes, the last time. Yeah.
Chair, I wish to interject and assist the commission with a proposal that maybe Mr. Mafume could park this issue for a while, whilst our recorders go back to the record on the date in question, so we speak from the evidence of the proceedings rather than this allegation going against the other, so that we can verify whether our evidence presenter indeed said such, because all these proceedings are under recording. That's why you saw me insisting on getting these gadgets.
Right.
So this issue can be clarified, and I was going to propose that we go to today's issues. Then maybe after an adjournment we can play the recording.
Yeah, fine.
Thank you, Chair.
Let us go into the evidence. If there are any other issues you pick up, we'll deal with them later on. But may I hasten to add that we have to treat each other with respect and dignity.
Yes.
But we must ask questions and answer questions.
Yes.
Thank you. My question is very simple. There is a massive deviation, massive alteration of the plan on the ground. Correct? Yes or no?
I have not been notified of the alterations.
But look at the
two plans.
first plan,
Yes.
which was the residence plan.
In fact, Honorable Chair, the plans are more or less the same, but this one was being kept by the
Yeah, no, that's
by
fine.
the office, and this one was in position
There's
of.
no need for plans. Let's just say the issue. When it's an electrical record that Nile Sky Master was originally a residence. That's individual residence, that's the mayor's, that is the place residence. But later on you then change this in your own words into your boarding house.
Yes.
Right. That is the alteration in the spell. So there has been a massive deviation from the individual residence into a boarding house, which is not permission.
Yes.
Do you agree? For instance, all these bedrooms, they are no longer there. We now have smaller rooms. The kitchen is no longer there. Everything. We now have smaller rooms amounting to 60 rooms. Is that not correct? Is it not common course?
60 rooms.
Yes.
I'm not aware of the numbers of the rooms,
Okay, but we now have smaller rooms.
probably, but I doubt.
We can go for inspection, no, if you want.
Yeah, no,
We can go with this plan.
Yeah, we can go for inspection and look. I'm not aware of the numbers of the rooms, and that's a fact. I'm not aware.
But there have been alterations from the residential commission.
Yes, there have been alterations, but I'm not aware as to the exact numbers of
Yeah.
the rooms.
So you approve the alterations? Because your intention is to house students from Yale University. Is that not correct?
Well, I don't personally approve alterations. The approval is done at the City Council, which we have not yet applied for.
But this is what we had wanted to alter from the residential commission.
Yes, that's what I want.
So it was a desire to go.
It's a desire to go commission.
Yes, please.
So all those alterations, they are not in terms of the bylaws, council bylaws. Because you haven't sought approval.
Yes, we haven't sought approval.
So that is wrongful.
The council bylaws allow for
That is wrongful.
the council bylaws.
If you may answer
allow
the question,
for
Mafume.
regularization.
Yeah, but for you to regularize, you're regularizing wrong.
So is it not wrongful?
If you're wrong, then you regularize. Yes.
An anomaly, yes.
Yes. That's a question of semantics, isn't it? Right.
So, Jacob Mafume, you are at the apex of the city of Harare. You come as the mayor.
Well, I am.
Yes, you need not doubt that.
No, not doubting. I am at the apex.
Your mayor doing an unapproved development, is it what you want this commission to believe? Doing an unapproved development as it is here.
The development can be regularized, and it is within the law to regularize.
Why did you initiate a wrongful development in the first place? Why did you do that? Why did you not seek for an approval? This is what we expect from laymen, some other people who are not lawyers, who are not in the employment of the council, who are not mayors, ordinary persons, not from the mayor, doing unapproved developments.
Can you the question?
What? Well, it looks like I'm not paying attention.
No, it's just not, we don't need more sense. Let's just put questions. Just put
Yes,
questions.
I'm just
No, that's
emphasizing.
fine, that's fine. It's not for me. The question now asked, the question being asked is, why did you do this? You carry out some alterations pending regularization.
Yes, we submitted the plan. We submitted the plan to the city council. The intention is to then turn it into a boarding house.
That's fine, I understand.
Yes.
Why then did you start allowing construction before approval of the change of use?
My understanding, and in terms of the practical issues on the ground, because sometimes the construction takes a bit of time. You can start constructing, is it a shopping mall or hotel? And at some point, as you are about to begin the process, you can then make an application for the change of use.
Another question?
Is actually, in fact, according to the evidence, even the boundaries were even altered. The boundaries, they were altered.
The boundaries,
Yes.
they extend.
Yes, they were even, all of the house plan, they were even altered. And what is your comment?
That has not been notified. If you give the plan to the inspector, because you must remember there's an architect and a building. If they miss the boundary, there will be an annotation on the plan that this boundary has been missed and that it has to be corrected by this manner. And I'm sure if there has been a deviation from a boundary or a wall that should be there, or the height or the width is incorrect, that is a technical issue which can be addressed.
Okay.
But it hasn't been notified.
You are aware that you have a policy of it. Some legal structures I've seen them being destroyed. Is that correct?
Those that are not able to be regularized, yes.
Even those which were built without even approval, we have seen them being destroyed.
There are structures that can be regularized. Those won't be destroyed. The council officers, they will advise you that if you follow this regularization process, your structure will not be destroyed. Then there are other structures that can be regularized. Those will be destroyed. So there are two processes in the council. One, you can do a structure, you regularize it.
And the provisions relating to this particular scenario we have here, it is not an automatic right that he has a lawyer. It is one that this commission grants. And let me say from the outset that I'm in agreement with that right being granted to him. That's not the issue. But therein lies the difference between ordinary provision of legal advice and the permissiveness of a legal advisor allowed to sit in with the client. There is a distinction. Now, I'm saying that we are not aware of the exact nature of the advice that is going to be proffered to the witness. And as we have seen in the past, and as has been practiced here, we do have officers that advise persons giving evidence which may relate to actual events having happened and how they may be interpreted, as opposed to strict legal advice relating to the law and not advice on the facts as they happen. So my argument here, which I do not wish to press unnecessarily, if the legal advisor feels that you should not take the oath, then so be it. But I'm saying for the integrity of the commission's work, it is important that it covers him as well, because his advice may not be limited to issues strictly to do with the law. But perhaps they know better. If that is what they are saying, and is going to be providing strict legal advice, nothing to do with the actual proceedings as they happened, then he is safe not to take the oath. But the point that I wanted to make is that this is distinguishable from a court of law, because if you look at the Act, this right to bring a lawyer is not one that automatically exists as in a court of law, whereby it is a constitutional right of any accused person, or any person appearing to have a lawyer. But that's my point. If the lawyer, let me not waste, let's make it moot. If the lawyer is of the view that he doesn't want to take the oath, it will be strictly legal advice in terms of certain level.